The echo of their bravery still rings louder, saluting our heroes today and always. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ali Osime. Today it's 1st February. Before I continue, I want to present the Isoko art furniture. They don't want to give us this place. So today we have a guest. Can you please introduce to our people?
Thank you so much. My name is Robert Vivi. I'm the CEO and co-founder of the Olako Youth Fashion Hub. And today, guess what? I'm glad to be with you here celebrating the National Heroes Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Robert. So today we know all as at 1st February. So I want to ask you some few questions. What does 1st February remind you?
Actually, the 1st February is a day of a reminder that we remember the Heroes Day. Those people who just provided their swords, they just made sacrifice, and they've shown bravery beyond the reach of everybody. For them, their country and their families, and especially we are presenting the national standards here, it's for the country mostly. Yeah. Thanks.
So, Robert, here in Rwanda, we know that there are categories that lead this day of Heroes Day, or which leads the name of Heroes Day.
Yeah.
You know that. Yes. So, which are categories that heads the heroes? Yes, because we know that every hero has a category.
Yeah.
So, what are that categories?
Yeah, actually, thank you for that. We have only 3 categories. The first category is called Imanzi. It's the first category.
Yes.
And the second category is called Imena.
Yes.
And the third category is also called Injenzi.
Yeah, marvelous. There are categories of heroes. Thank you, Robert. So, I want to ask you another question about heroes, because everyone wants to know about heroes, not only Rwandans, even also international peoples. Yeah, I mean foreigners. Yeah. So, what are key ceremonial activities that take place during the official Heroes Day celebration in Kigali?
Yeah, actually, as you know, it's a celebration. There is some ceremonials that are supposed to happen.
Yeah.
The first of all is like we need to celebrate their bravery. We need to celebrate all they did and appreciate all these arts. And by that, we do it in mainly like different activities. But the first, which is the national celebration, is the celebration held at the National Museum, the National Heroes Museum in Kigali. And the second thing that follows, there is, we have a memorial site for all these heroes and all these people. So actually, the First Lady praises a worth at the ceremony, at the memorial space.
Yes.
Sorry, and we just observe the minute of remembering, like the sirens minute that we normally take, just to remember their sacrifices, what they did, like such things. Thank you.
Welcome. Before I continue the next question, I want to remind you that I am with Isoko Art Furniture. So the next question to ask you, Mr. Robert, is how does the commemoration of Heroes Day connect to Rwanda's history? We all know that here in Rwanda we passed in bad periods of killing Tutsi in 1994. So how can you commemorate of Heroes Day connect to Rwanda's history, both before and after?
Yeah, thank you. Actually, referring to that, Rwanda has the life before colonials and the life after colonials, and actually I'm going to be talking about the before genocide of 1984 against Tutsis, and after the genocide was stopped.
Yes.
You know, before it, like some years before, there was some insecurities. You know, we had this life in Rwanda where the tribe that was at the most was the Hutus party, and which brought the Hutus tried to be like at the front, you know, and it was highly cautious to see like a Tutsi person doing like something in freedom of speech, freedom of reading. They used to have struggles in different ways, you could say. As you would find, most of them even went to exile in some other countries just because they were like, you know, having no freedom in your own country, and sometimes which could lead to the end of your life. That happened since like 1980 something, by the late 80s, and it was like indeed as if they're planning to do something to deteriorate or to remove the whole tribe of the Tutsi. And by that time, you know, those who went into the exile, they used to have a life of dream. Like, I wish I dreamed to live in this country without discrimination, when all Rwandans are the same. But at that moment, all Rwandans didn't have equal opportunities, you know. So as we've all seen through some like testimonials, speeches, and testimonials, lives experience that they provided. Back in the moment, like a Tutsi person, a Tutsi kid to have like fundamental of the education, it was a highly exterminated thing. Like they didn't have all these privileges. So some people who went into exile and those who were also in the country just stood and have their discipline of thinking, like, how do we stop this? Like, we are also
How are we
Rwandans.
going to stop this?
Yeah, exactly. We are Rwandans, and both of us are Rwandans, so we should have equal rights. And that's where the heart of adventures, like the heroism in some people, just start to shine, you know. So some just had some organizations, like they had to go and think like what is needed to be done, because you know, most of the times the one who rules the country are the one who rules the army, right? So there was like this treaty was to be made that we share the country the same. One party of the Tutsis would say like we share the country as the same. We take 50% of the rulership, and you take the other 50%. And it was not a big deal. Like somebody was claiming their rights over their own land. So they went through the treaties with some help of the external countries and also the National League of Nations, you know, the UN. So they just sorted the treaties out and they signed. But after a moment, the same president of Rwanda who just signed, that's not right. He just went through like the TV claiming that Rwanda is full, like nobody else is needed to be in Rwanda. It's like he used the speech of referring to a cop.
Yes. I'm sorry about it. Yeah. So that he was saying about the past of Rwanda, what we passed it through. Yeah. So now the question is, can you please differentiate about the past and now how we are?
Yeah, actually the difference now, it is something big, course, their sacrifices didn't go in vain, as they actually plan to bring Rwanda into a good country, a country that has peace, a country that doesn't have any kind of discrimination, where all Rwandans are the same. That is the country that is actually being breathed
Yes.
currently. Like that is the air we breathe nowadays.
Yes.
They fought for like freedom. Now the Rwandans have freedom. Whoever wants to go to school, there's no discrimination. We have the same national ID.
Yes.
Everybody is the same. We are Rwandans, and thus we are also taught in the country clubs, you know,
Yes.
like where we study patriotism, where we get to study many different patriotic spirits, you know.
Yes.
We get to learn that we are all Rwandans, and all this didn't like matters at the first place. So back in the days, it was like some people also had their ideologies. Like simply somebody could hate the Tutsis with no absolute reason. But currently, no matter how you handle things, you just can't get to understand how different you are with another person. We are Rwandans, and as long as we speak the same language of Kinyarwanda,
Yes.
it's like we get to experience the same air that we breathe in the country. Yeah, so I think I've just compiled the significant quality of the view of the community before and after genocide against Tutsi in 1994.
Yes.
So Rwandans are now living peacefully, no trouble caused.
Yes.
And especially I refer to the governmental. As long as we are Rwandans, you get in the government and it's simple.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mr. Robert. So, the last question is, you told me that you are CEO and founder of yes, Oracle Fashion. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. So, you are in a society full of youth. Okay.
Yeah, of
yes,
course.
of young generation.
Yeah.
So, what are the key contemporary message you can give to growing generation?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, welcome.
Actually, the first thing is that I wish you a happy day. Just embrace the success, embrace the future, embrace the dreams of those who died for this country. You know, and one of the best message that I would like to give to the youth is like, there are people who died, there are people who just lost most of their lives, there are people who just sacrificed, there are these people who are brave enough, you know, to stand for each other, to just fight for their freedom, and to make sure that whatever freedom that they build would just pursue, right?
Yes.
So their work has been greatly succeeded, right?
Yes, yes.
So it's our duty to honor it, you know, to give it honor, so that even wherever they are, they should have the pride of saying like, what we fought for was a success.
Yes.
And there are those who are currently now there for ensuring that the success that happened shall prolong, you know, to ensure in longer. So what I just give an advice for the youth to do most is just to follow the governmental rules and the governmental programs that are provided, you know. Most of the times when you live the life of like searching, sometimes you don't mind most of the governmental activities, and as long as they just put it there for you, it's like they are there for ensuring that the sacrifice, everything that these people died for should not go in vain, you know. It must end long, and we should sustain that, right?
Yes.
So in order to sustain such a development and to ensure that it goes on, we just have to go with the government,
Yes.
do what they ask, and mostly we need to get to know our history. Like, when you get to know the basis of the history of Rwanda, it's like it's so simple to get the vision, right? The visionary of the current president, His Excellency Paul Kagame.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just give you an advice of moving your steps towards those who died for you and sustain what they can. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. In the end of today, I want to tell you that nowadays we are in a good security. Yes, we have peace because of our President Paul Kagame. Thank you so much. And also the heroes we have, they also did the great work. Yes. So before the end, thank you. I want to shout out the what is again? Oracle Youth Fashion. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
if you
so
do
much.
love fashion, and if you like interested in many different activities that includes fashion, there is photography, videography, graphic and designing, and modeling, fashion designing. Yeah, we have that in our fashion hub. Please visit us at Levedo, and I think the contacts will be in the descriptions, right?
Yes. Yeah. Also, anything that you want related on furniture or interior design, please text Isoko Art Furniture.